Here's your pecan pie, Mr. Ford. Now, Mr. Sheridan says he thinks one of those pecans might not be exactly right, so it's your choice.
Well, you can just keep it then.
Well, all right. Never throw your hat. And then on to Hollywood. It's me, Bobby, Donnie Cannavale. A lot of people don't know, but I'm really related to him. I know our voice sounds completely different, but we're talking about people. We're talking about insurance regulations. We're talking about nightclubs. We're talking about Broadway productions. Why do I get into the voices? To entertain people. It's in the contract. It says entertain the teams and crew. That's what's going on. It entertains myself, and it also allows me to write. And sometimes, in the case of Donald Barrymore, it allows me to slow down my voice. I'm not going to slow it down. First of all, I can see three things at once and conceive of them. This whole production is living in my mind at any one time. So when I'm there, that's how I can write easily, as I go deep and stay deep. But there's a difference between method and gestalt. Okay, method. Here's a real quick method. How about the Eastwood method? Just breathe. That includes Meisner. Don't listen to the car outside that's roaring. See? Okay. It's these kinds of things that we're going to introduce in Glee Camp. So yes, there's people out there that are saying that this is a method, but it's not the true method. That doesn't carry on a legacy school, and I'm sorry. For more information, see Harrison. I don't have time. We don't have time for those other things. Okay, I've been there. I've done it. I've taught a lot of kids. Okay, on how to say things properly. We'll come back to it. Here's another quick one for you. Okay, you want to take your hardest dialogue. Okay, what was it? The liquid green tones. What was the liquid green tone song? Mellow yet gentle green tones. I luck be a lady tonight. I love the mellow and yet gentle yellow green tones. Okay, whatever. It's hard to say. So how do you get that right? That's what I told the kids. We'll talk about breathing later and breathing breaths and spacing later. But Julie got it right because she's starting to see. You see, nothing's taken away from everyone. I'm introducing giant forms to people. It's up to you. Just like Barry, okay? It's up to you to introduce those methods or not, okay? I don't want to mess with people, but yes, I do want to mess with people. Okay? Here's Jane saying it's Broadway. This is film. High-level cinema. We're going back over 60 years. So yeah, but I'm not going to bust down your Broadway performance to do that, okay? Which is why I want Steven to film 30 days and not 30 nights, every performance in September. Done. Put that away. Now we've got that. It's a musical we can put out for the holidays this year. Okay? In between then, Glee Camp. We're going to talk about Glee Camp in a second and what that is. Okay? But what Glee Camp is not, it's on there as well. Okay? That's important to know. That's important to know too. What Glee Camp is not. It is a lot of positive motivational attitude. Okay? And again, it's a lot of self-checking because you're going to push yourself. I'm not Jillian Michaels, but I am Jillian Michaels and worse. Okay, I'm Ted Liston, your worst nightmare. But to get you there, you'll see it. That's why I'm so careful. In Plato's cave, Plato, coming back to the cave, understands you don't want to break the fragile people. Okay, I understand that. Great. So, but you also understand that we all have roles to do, and the show must go. The shows must go on. At this point in time, I can't retrofit a lot of this stuff. It's just got to go forward. That's why I put in the 3-month pause to have the Glee Camp in between this. Put this out for people that can't see it on Broadway. But here, face to facts. Here comes the elephant in the room. You ready? Okay, here it is. That's one giant elephant here, in case you hadn't noticed. There's the nonprofit Little Tie. So we could always do that stuff. What is the elephant in the room? The elephant in the room. Okay? How are we going to carry a year production with a 2-year-old? Okay? That's my biggest concern. And because of that, I have a choice to either jump in and learn from people such as the agent or whoever the woman was at Sony that saw Jonah Hill get out of his car and go surfing and goes, oh, hey, I know about Jonah. Let's leave that alone. Let's leave Jonah alone. I know better. And I especially know better because I worked with him and the movie didn't turn out well to his liking. Versus, oh, hey, let's be 80 autograph hounds and jump on them. Next up, here's Jonah flipping out or telling we're going to flip out. And I'm not going to do press appearances. I'll do movies, but I'm not going to do press appearances. I respect that completely, and I've learned from it. But you see what I'm saying? Here's the tough part that I need everyone's help for, and I'm asking for everyone's help. These between the cracks. Well, how did that involve his agent, lawyer, publicist, or manager? Really? None of them were there. You see what I'm saying? So, just like this. Am I paid for this to talk about Glee Camp? And to make sure people... When I saw Glee, no, I'm not. But you know what? Yes, I am. Because A, for the insurance part of it, and B, for the karmic part of it, I don't want any of that retrospect at it. And C, just for you as people. You as people. I care about everyone, okay? And we care about each other. It's our collective to put this together. I'm going to take this to greater heights than it's ever been before, okay? Why? For all the right reasons. So, please help me put this all together. And we're going to go through Glee Camp real quick now. Just letting you know that that's what's going on. Thank you for the time to do this. There's no other way to communicate with so many people universally. Here we are at Glee Camp. What it's not behind the scenes, or it's not Cowboy Camp. God bless Taylor Sheridan. I need him. We need him. Funny Girl connects so much on the Paramount universe. Okay, we'll talk about all that later. But he's the key part. Stallone is the key part. What this is not. It's not the Glee Project, okay? Glee Camp is not going to be the Glee Project, but it can be. And it can span to every state and really cool stuff. But that's not what I'm doing with it now. Here's what it is. Here's the history. What it is let's learn history. Here's a 2-hour presentation of vaudeville. Is it required? If you're in the production, pretty much yes. Okay, watch it. I'm keeping it simple. If not, don't watch it. And that's the whole part of the mood board. Mood boards. Okay, ask Aaron Sorkin or myself, and that's what's going on with mood boards. There's 200 pieces. Once it starts to get to me, once I've done enough of these, it's getting to 200 and 300. We're into the movie level at this point because each phrase is targeted. If you want to see, Geraldine Turner, you're the top. Okay, it's anything goes. That there's a little subtext, writer's subtext that people see where I'm coming from, and they go, oh hey, yeah, Don, it's cool. Here comes Manhattan Transfer with WDR. It's hard for me to pronounce that, but the WDR. Funkhouse Orchestra, I guess. Okay, and it goes on. See, these are mood boards. And by the way, I'm using this to co-train all the teams. What I put in one, I may or may not put in the others, but I generally do. Okay, it's telling a story. This is a movie in and of itself. Go to the one. Don't shuffle it because they go in a specific order. They go in linear, in analog or linear order. So that's really important too. The X takes it off. There it is. Now we're on to character scene study. I just put a quick scene study here with the great Gatsby, the great F. Scott Fitzgerald. But, if you see and you look at it, this is just one example. You'll see the differences between script to screen or book to screen. That's important too. Here's my rendition of it, just like Spielberg did his Laser Cats or Steve Martin did King Lear on Saturday Night Live. Okay, but if you see those elements, it tells a little story, and it's just cute, okay? Here's the improv. Here's 111 improvisations that we can go from in Glee Camp, saying, pick one that you like, and how would you glee it up, etc., etc. Here's Maynard Ferguson, and learn from his breathing techniques. The high notes are one part. The breathing's another part that's really important. Here is my read-write method. The read-write method, okay? Go in there and take a look. You can see already. And there's a huge method behind. This is my method. No one has ever implemented this in Hollywood, to my knowledge. It's been out there now. Enough people have seen it. So, hey, look, it's one of the camp counselors. It's not going to be like this, okay? It's not going to be like this. You see what I'm saying? Because we understand this now, looking back. We understand intimacy coaches and all this stuff. And look, it's both of them too, and look what happened. So how do I, as an executive producer, manage that process and include everyone? Jane's in the movie, okay? Well, you see what's up with Leah. Here's the crush, just for inspiration, crush. There's more text. That's a reface thing, really cool. Here she is. Click this. This gives the current update, if you look at it, okay? The production notes on really what's going on. I'm stressing this as well, too. I'm going to wrap this up in a second. And then in comes this. This is beautiful. And this is talking about this is the one I was talking about, and how this was her reference to Jonah Hill. Okay? So by being sensitive, we understand. The whole Hollywood machine understands we're pushing people to their extremes. In my version, it's with your permission. It's because you want to jump on the top of that mountain and jump off of it because you're Tom Cruise. You're the next Tom Cruise or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Here's Jordan. How can the guy not feel bad? Wait, no, sorry. How can he not feel bad? And I feel the same way. Road to perdition, road to purgatory. That's Tyler Hoechlin. That's what brought me into this. Because I said, how cool. We're going to do a movie with the kid, actual age timing, and now it's the sequel. And oh my gosh, it's the next Godfather. Okay, anyway, I'm just saying that it's great. We all move on. We're all moving on now, okay? As is he. But you know what? If you know that you cannot make it, take the time, reach out, ask for help, ask someone. They're here, they're there to help. They may not like it. Don't ask the people that are grinding down your life, okay? Because they're there. They may not understand. They're seeing it through a different filter. Get help. Get people. Ask different people for help, okay? That's important too. Okay, we're going to move along. He asked people, and I'm glad he's doing it, because who wouldn't be disturbed in this? You've made this your life. You've gone as method as you want, and now after 2 seasons, you're cut. You're cut like fish bait. I really applaud him. Here's Dr. Angelo. Don't think that I didn't have my personal share of pain. You ready? Here's me. This is me laying on the table. I was crippled like a walnut in bed for about 2 months. I could not move out of bed. I was in such pain. Okay? He came here from Greece. True healer. He's dead now. He's dead because he went into his doctor's office because the boiler exploded, and he went through electric water, which pretty much, I don't know what it did to his heart or whatever, but we built the clinic back up for 900 patients. Only to have him die in office with no insurance. So don't think that I don't. And that was only 5 years ago. And then I went back down on Grammy Road. So don't think that I haven't seen the pain myself. But you got to survive and push through it and realize what's going on. Take time to heal. It's really important. Always take time to heal. There's some healing music for your Alpha channel. I put this in. This 3D thing is. Not because it's cool. If you click on it, there's all the motivational quotes here from people's therapists. This is really cool stuff. So check it out. Going on here, there's one quote there. There's Sarah, Michelle, and Robin Williams. And at the end, she took a break too, okay? Because you know what? Why is it all about suicide prevention? Think about it. And thank you very much. This has been the Weekly Wow. Or the Writer's Oral Weekly Roundup, and I've been your host, Donnie Calavale. Peace out.